guys, welcome to tea time.
Okay.
Hi, honk. She's being fake because she was just singing.
Hey guys. Welcome back.
Oh, don't be nasty.
Welcome back.
Ew. Okay, so you just saw Wicked. I'm off because I haven't seen it yet, but I'm seeing it
Yeah,
Wednesday.
It's so good.
Did you? Okay, I always forget. Did you do musical theater in high school or no?
No.
Okay, that's right, because you're making out with Diesel.
You want to know why I didn't do musical theater in high school?
Because you were getting fingered by old guys.
Yeah, because I'm not gay, dude.
Oh, you're derogatory.
I'm not gay.
You're gay.
I was big pimping in high school.
Yeah, you're getting statched.
I was pimping.
Nah.
No, there was no theater program at my school because guess what?
That's
Underfunded
good.
public school.
That's good.
Yeah. So there were like almost zero art program.
But I'm sure the sports were funded to the...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All they did was fund football. I
Yeah.
mean, and guess what? Oceanside High School, great football team. Junior Seau went there. Know anything about him?
Never heard
Neither do
that
I,
name
but-
in me life.
No, I don't know anything about him either. But big football player.
Okay, Gorgine.
Some big Simone football player. I believe he was Simone. Yeah.
Okay, Gorgina.
So anyway, all of the funding went to sports.
Our my high school, it was the size of like a community college, and the football team or the football stadium. Can I speak? The football field was like it was giving stadium quality. It was really really f***ing nice. Okay, that's
Who
on
did he play for?
Oceanside.
Did he play for Chargers?
Fun fact.
Oh my God, he pulled a suey.
Oh, he did.
Major CTE.
Oh yeah, you got to
Played
think about
for the
that.
Chargers, and then he played for the New England Patriots.
I didn't know
and then
this.
he went crazy
He
And then
shot
he-
himself in the chest at age 43.
to save his brain so they could study it and tell that he had CTE and stuff because he was feeling crazy. And a lot of these guys, the reasons they kind of go nutty later in life and start beating on everyone. And this guy kind of took it into his own hands and said, I'm not going to beat on anyone but myself.
No way. Did you know this about him?
Yeah.
So had a chronic traumatic
CTE.
CTE, a brain disease
Okay.
that has also been found in. Whoa. Okay, so you get CTE from getting hit in the head too many times.
Yeah, except they didn't study it or know much about it until way recently when guys started themselves with saving their brain so they could study their brain instead of...
Gorgeous. Don't fighters get this too a lot?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And that's
shit.
on
So that's
man.
why he shot himself in the. Yeah. He shot himself in
I just got ma'am.
chest.
But what's more jarring than that is that Mike just called me ma'am.
Yeah, that was jarring.
That was crazy.
And you're gonna need CT. You have CT.
Now I have
not.
CTE because he just hit me over the head with a ma'am. That was crazy as hell. You know, no one from... I'm trying to think.
Shooting yourself in the chest is gnarly.
Well, it's more effective than the head
I would honestly, yeah.
because you actually have a higher survival rate of when you do the head.
Yeah, if you just
Especially
go
when you
right-
go through the side, you're supposed to go up.
Through the chin.
I don't know why we're talking about this right off the episode, but I mean,
That's on Junior Seau. Wow. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I guess.
now here's something. Okay, so this is legally someone that went to your high school. From my high school, a lot of the parents were offing themselves, not so much the kids.
Because the kids were.
I mean, the kids at my high school were pretty mean, which is fitting for...
Do you think that the parents were offing themselves because the kids were so mean to the parents and they were like, I just can't deal with this kid?
Maybe like, yeah. Or like maybe like they were kind of like disappointed with how ugly like the kids were turning out. Cause like, you know, like sometimes
true.
babies can look like little goblins. You're like, but just be patient. They'll grow into something cuter.
Yeah.
And then high school hits, the cake's kind of been baked. at
And
this
they're
point.
also, it was like the South and they're just like, this is only going to get worse.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. They took themselves out at the right time.
Nice. And that's on CTE.
That's on CTE.
CTE.
Whoa, gnarly. Didn't know that about him. Okay, so yeah, so all of our funding went to our football team, which I guess ends up, people just end up killing themselves anyway, so.
Yeah. There was like an art building in like the very back of my high school, and it was like down this hill, and it would like flood all the time.
Yeah, where they just like, they throw the theater kids because they're like, we don't want to see you.
Yeah, like get over there. Yeah.
Yeah. You gay dorks. We don't want to see
You
you.
gay dorks. Except here's something.
Yeah.
In the art building, that's also where they put like the cooking classes, and
Wow, you had cooking classes.
I did that in high school.
T though, that's so North Carolina to be like, women, you guys should take cooking classes.
It's an art, sure. Honestly, it is an art, but
Absolutely.
But I remember.
You know why? But you know why they're teaching it there?
Oh, yeah, because they don't give a about it.
Because they want you guys to be little homemakers.
I thought
They
you were
want-
talking about because it's in the art department.
No. You have an art. You have cooking classes because they want the women to be little homemakers.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my teacher, he would always talk about how he was in the CIA, and in high school I was like, I can't believe he's openly talking about how he was just in the CIA. And it wasn't until after I left high school, and that's on public school, that I realized he was talking about the Culinary Institute of America. And for 4 years I was like, damn, this is like a government official. I was like, the things he must have seen.
But maybe he was in the CIA after he learned how, maybe he was cooking for the
Maybe
CIA.
he did both. Maybe he's verse.
Maybe he is verse.
Yeah. My high school was crazy.
It's honestly, this is what public schools, it's crazy that we want to continuously take away funding from arts programs, because gotta be honest, that was the only thing holding me together.
Oh, 100%.
Kids need to have some kind of artistic inclination, like not inclination, they need to have some kind of class to go to.
Yeah, you need a safe place, especially when you had the cute little home lives we had. Like, you need like a safe place go, and that's the damn art programs.
It is, and it's also like kids need to know that they can like have a space to be creative. That it's crazy that we like more and more defunding of arts programs. I mean, and more funding of what? Like, what else are they?
Okay, so you saw in. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. But you saw in Texas, or no, it's in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
They're funding
the Bibles,
$25,000 to teaching the Bible in school.
And
in Texas they're starting to teach Christian like beliefs like in school as well.
I have two things to say about this. So the Bible thing, and then it's like Trump is getting some of the profits from the Bible.
Yes, he does profit. Yeah, he does profit from
that. Of course.
Okay, because he's a business king.
He's a business king, right? So this is good news. Oh, good. Bible editions with his name engraved on the cover. Yeah. So, this is the thing. America loves to be like, we'll never be like Islam. We'll never be like the Middle East. Well, guess what, you guys? We're on a fast track to being exactly what the Middle East is.
Not them discounting them $20 Thanksgiving.
Wait,
sale.
Gabby, I know what I'm getting.
You're not being $69.99. Okay,
$69. Also, Christmas is coming up. Chag-ching. Oh wait, I think that was on Patreon.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
you guys, there was a story on Patreon where someone was trying to say cha-ching, and they wrote chag-ching. Yes. And I didn't want to say it at first because I thought it was a slur, but it was a typo.
Yeah, it's so chag-ching. Yeah, that's crazy. So here's the other thing I'm gonna say about religion being taught in schools. If we're going to teach religion in schools, I think we need to have a history of religion, and we need to be taught all religions. That, I think, would be very helpful, because it would have been
do that in college, and so you can like literally study that in high schools and elementary and middle,
which is what we should be teaching. It would be so interesting to have a well-rounded education.
No, because then it would be well-rounded, and then you would be making people educated.
Right. Then we would actually know what was going on in other cultures.
Yeah.
But no, it's because America's like Christian fundamentalism. That's what we believe.
Someone.
I guess.
Was it Robbie? Was it someone on TikTok? I don't know. Someone was talking about how they want you uneducated and they want to keep you poor because that's
more people for the military.
Yeah. Who was?
It's just like a thing,
and it is a thing. But I swear I was with you.
I don't think Robbie said that.
But then maybe we heard it on. I don't know. But
there's more people you can send into the military.
But
gotta make you strong little dumb fighters.
Yes. No. Exactly. Yeah. And I was just like, it's so obvious. But then when you hear it spelled out, you're like, oh, of course.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Because you don't see the Barron Trumps signing up for the front lines.
No.
You don't see the rich spoiled brats.
You see the kids in Oklahoma that have no other option because they're uneducated and poor.
And they're like, oh, well, I want to go to college, but I don't have $1 to my name.
Also,
I know.
I don't believe in college, so
yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if that's true, but
no, a lot of people go to the military to go to school. That's because they'll pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad.
And then you get roped in.
It's sad. It's crazy. It's crazy. And here we are. At the end of the day, go see Wicked. At the end of the day, what I realize is that imagine being that talented.
So my friend literally is on Broadway, and I cannot get over how hard she works. 8 shows a week. She shows up to the theater 2 to 3 hours early. They have to do an entire run through of the entire show and then perform the show. and on top of knowing all your lines, dancing, singing the whole entire time. And also Ariana and Cynthia, they sang live the whole movie.
Talent like that has to be preserved for the 1%, because if everybody in the world was that talented, nobody would be, it wouldn't be anything. You know, we can't have too many talented people. We cannot have a Cynthia Erivo and an Ariana Grande in every single person.
But I mean, that is why it's so special, because like their voices are insane. So okay,
not everybody deserves it.
I don't know her name, but she has some fucking podcast, and she was talking about on her podcast, she was like, I saw a clip of it, and she was just like,
I think they should have cast someone who's not as mainstream as Ariana, because all I see is her.
and I was like, I haven't even seen the movie yet, I've just seen the trailers, and I was like, that's not Ari.
That's not
Glinda.
That she transformed.
Yeah.
And people will always find something to be upset about.
Also, everyone was clowning Austin Butler when he like turned into Elvis, and it's like, okay, drop the voice.
Yeah.
But then now seeing Ariana go through it, like her voice is now much different because of all that vocal training. I'm like, no, you know what? They put their bussies into that role.
Put their bussies into. We were saying in the car, you know, those interviews, like the interviews are so.
Where she's like holding the finger. They're like sitting
so
on, like,
cringe. The interviews.
Oh, they start crying.
They're so cringe. But then after seeing the movie, I was like, you know what? These crazy bitches deserve to be that cringe in these interviews, because they like whatever they did in that movie.
They made magic in that movie. And again, haven't even seen it. Just from the trailer alone, even I see. I'm like,
it's so good.
Let them scissor on camera in interviews and cry and front, like, you know, braid each other's hair, whatever they want.
Not like such a small amount of people in the world could do.
Mm-hmm. And also, I was seeing some of the actors that were up for the part for both of their parts, and I'm like, those other bitches could never.
Who else was up for it?
So,
Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm forgetting.
Sabrina Carpenter could have been a good Glinda. I don't know if her voice would.
No, dude, she couldn't have.
She aesthetically, she's so small and blonde.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Ari's a better actor. I'll say it.
That's
I'll say it. But Renee Rapp was up for Glinda. Amanda Seyfried.
Amanda Seyfried could never.
And you want to know what? She slayed it. She ate down in Mamma Mia, but keep that over there. We don't need her over here. I don't know who Miss Girl is.
She must be a Broadway girl.
I think she is.
Taylor Louderman.
Love and light to her. I don't know who this is.
No. Ari was.
And this girl, no, she's a singer, right?
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
She has that song "Boyfriend." I didn't be a boyfriend. That's like her big song. Anyway.
Unimpressive.
The thing about that song, though, you know who wrote it? DeLacy.
Period.
Yeah, Dove Cameron had a huge hit song. My cousin's wife wrote it.
Big brain, big ass.
Big brain, big ass. Shawn Mendes, was he up for the role of Glinda?
Yeah, he was up for Glinda. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They were going to put like a 22-inch bust down on him.
I will say, you know, so they have the Ethan Slater and then the guy that plays like the love interest of Glinda.
Yeah.
Between the two, Ethan Slater. I was watching both of them. I was like, nah, Ethan Slater could get
the riz he has
between the two of them.
That is one thing I think I do need to see the movie to get. I still haven't. And then Lady Gaga was also up for her.
Lady Gaga's an old bitch.
Sorry, that was crazy. That was
old.
Yeah, you want to know why? Also, she needs some privileges revoked. She didn't eat down in the Gucci movie, and she did not do a good job in the Joker movie.
Yeah.
Finally saw that. Boring.
And also,
weird.
Who are Nick and Joe Jonas?
They were going to play her together. They were going to stack each other on top of each other in like a trench coat.
And be alphabet together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad they went with Ariana Grande. She's perfect.
She's perfect.
She also can do no wrong ever.
Also, on SNL, she kills it.
I love her. I think
also the way that she breaks up people's relationships, no one else does it better than her.
And she's
she is fun. She makes me like it. She makes me prefer it.
Me too. And
like if she
funny,
did it to me,
she's like a funny. What I like about Ariana Grande is that like she's an like I've always just thought that she was like very funny and endearing. Like you can tell she has a lot of humility.
Now in Jeanette McCurdy's book, she doesn't name her name, but she details a certain coworker she did a show with, which was Ariana Grande, and she was like, this person went on to like blow up beyond belief, and it does pain me because this person was such a to me. And in the book, I loved her book so much. It's
what show were they in together?
I was too, like, I aged past this at the time, but it was some Nickelodeon show.
It was a Nickelodeon. Oh yeah, because Ariana Grande was a Nickelodeon girl.
Yeah, she had that red hair, and that Dan guy who was running Nickelodeon was like sucking on everyone's feet or whatever. Yeah.
Who was it about? Ariana?
Kat.
Oh.
Doesn't this look kind of familiar?
I didn't realize they were co-stars in that.
They were co-stars.
And she said that Ariana was a nightmare.
Was a fucking cunt to her.
Can do no
but
wrong
I
to
want
me.
you to know. And when I was
Totally
reading
no
the book,
wrong.
I was feeling Jeanette's pain, and I'm like, I know, because Jeanette had a mom from hell, like made our moms look like nothing, and I was like, oh my god, it was very painful to read, and she's an excellent writer. But then you see the trailers for Wicked, and you see the Domingo sketch on SNL, you go, you know what?
You listen to her albums, you go, yeah.
Thank You Next is a work of art. So you go, you know what?
Sam and Kat.
So she was a little mean. I'm sorry. Someone had to take it, and
Also,
it was you,
Jeanette, how were you? How were you?
She was thrown up in the bathroom, babe. So she was
Yeah.
probably hangry too.
And Jeanette was hangry. She was coming from an abusive household, so she was also probably kind of a cunt.
Oh, sorry.
So you go, because she's bringing that cunty energy. And Ariana, you can tell she's just.
And look at Ari before the work done. Like, that's giving humble.
No, Ari looks really bad. And
She
does
fuck.
look
Shit.
bad.
Oh, Gab. Oh,
She does look bad. And well, it's just like,
no, she's just young. She's
young. She didn't figure it out yet.
And she didn't get the eyebrow job done.
She
Or
didn't have like the chin
But this-
implants and the
what
stuff.
race was she here? I think this is just Italian.
This is Italian.
This is Italian
New
grande.
Jersey Italian.
This is New Jersey. Yeah, she was New Jersey here, and then she went black after this, right?
Yeah, she was Latina for a while.
Yeah, Mike, can we Google Blackiana? I do.
Yeah.
I love her voices.
She's so good. Was she?
Oh,
was she
oh.
black? Well, okay.
Black Ariana Grande. Yeah. Okay. 7 Rings. Come on.
Well, 7 Rings, she's a little bit Latina. So she's a cross between I remember when I found out that she wasn't Latina, I was like, whoa.
Okay, but look at the
That's-
tan there.
That's so Italian.
That's darker
though.
than Bianca.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So she's a shapeshifter.
No, a shade shifter. Yeah.
She's a shade shifter.
Oh, yeah, she's a shade shifter.
And now she's pale,
But that's
pale white
also,
girl.
let me say,
Yeah.
that's also why she's a great actress. She can immerse herself into any race and any role.
So true.
And she does it with ease.
And I will say, she looks so scary thin in interviews now.
I know.
But in the movie, she looks like regular size, which is what's so crazy. Is that that's what
the camera is
camera
unforgiving.
does.
I know.
But then you see her on a phone and you're like, oh my God, she's a little skeleton girl. But
Yeah.
in the movie, I was like, she
A
looks
skeleton
regular.
Yeah.
She's skinny, but she wasn't like she doesn't look
Cynthia
like-
is teeny tiny too.
Yeah, Cynthia must be tiny.
Cynthia's voice, the clarity of her tone is so phenomenal.
So I hope you guys are enjoying the intro to Wicked and the breakdown of Ariana Grande. Ariana, my favorite celebrity grande.
And you want to know what? When she stole Pete Davidson from Larry David's daughter, it was pretty insane. It was very open, but I just want you to know, we got Thank You Next out of it, and that whole album, we got the song Pete Davidson out of it.
Pete Davidson,
Phenomenal song. It's such a good fucking
let's
song.
get her on the pod. We gotta get Ari on the
You
pod.
guys, so Ari's coming on. Okay, now look at this.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're looking at a picture side by side of Ariana when she's, I don't know, probably
She's giving
17 to what, 20?
The Little Mermaid. It's giving.
Whoa, she does.
She blends into the background. She's pasty white and she has hair like Raggedy Ann. And on the next, slide over, she is
That's a black
darker than
woman.
Beyonce.
Yeah, she is. She's a black woman. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy that we all just were like, okay, yeah. I remember thinking she wasn't white.
Yeah, I thought she was Latina for so long. I found out and I was like, oh,
I know.
she's white.
Yeah. And then you see her in Wicked and you go, oh, this is your pure
I
form.
go, this is
You removed all the, you de-scrubbed everything.
Oh yeah, she started taking. It's like people take the skin lightening,
The bleaching pills or whatever.
Yeah. She did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
God, I love her. What a time.
I know.
What a time. The fact that we get to exist at the same time as Ariana fucking
See,
Grande.
I can count all the bones in her clavicle, and I'm not trying,
So you want to know what her clavicle's giving? It's giving last week.
Oh my God, Gabby, I'm so
Did
sorry.
we talk about this?
I don't know if we did.
No, we
I'm
didn't.
so
Okay,
sorry.
so hey guys, last
No.
week before we came to the podcast, I was wearing like a little tight white shirt.
Fuck.
And Honk
We're
goes
in my room, and we're getting ready.
Yeah, and Honk goes, "Oh, take your necklaces out of your shirt."
You go, is this cute? And I go, yeah.
And you said, yeah, but get the necklaces out of your shirt because it looks bumpy. Then she goes to grab the necklaces out from my shirt, realizes there are no necklaces under my shirt. It is, in fact, just my bone.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
my bone. It's my chest bone. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry.
I literally grabbed your bone, and you
literally went into my shirt
But
to take
also-
my necklaces out, and it was my bone.
You let me, and you go, I'm not wearing a necklace, honk. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Literally my bone.
Okay, you're giving Ari.
So,
So
and look, we have the same kind of chest bone.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Okay, you're ready for a film.
I'm ready to be cleaned
You
back.
you really are.
Anyway, you guys.
You were just giving Miss Teeny Tiny, and I just didn't understand.
Her lip filler looks great. I could see a tiny bit of migration, but like all the baddies have it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going tomorrow to get the rest of mine dissolved. Thank you guys so
Wait,
much.
from the top or bottom?
Yeah, there's still some left in the top. I have to get the bottom dissolved, and then we're starting fresh in like a week and a half.
Whoa.
I know.
Okay, period.
I know. But yeah, they look great. It was a great film. Go see it. It's stunning. Hate that it's broken up into 2 parts. That can fuck off. But other than that, no complaints.
I hope the rumors are true that they're going to also do The Wizard of Oz.
I bet they will.
Oh, I fucking goddamn hope.
Who'd play Dorothy? Me.
You.
I'll play Dorothy.
With that clavicle, you're ready. Get the red hair back.
That was
Does she have red
crazy.
hair?
Okay, so we're talking about bullying. That's today's subject.
I feel like we just touched on some bullying.
So I'll say this: we bully you guys every week on this podcast. We bully the way that you write.
And you know what? Someone bullied me in the fucking comments about the fucking last episode, saying that I was sheepish. It's called being shy, you fucks. Had
Yeah.
to get that out.
Okay. I could say, I think we could both agree that our first bullies were our mothers. That was my first bully. 100%.
Yeah.
I get bullied every day on
My
Instagram.
mom. Yeah. I have a quick question though about the mom thing.
Yeah.
Are you calling her?
No, I just got an update about Greta Thunberg, but I want to
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
But wait,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I was just
I'm
gonna
checking
read.
my phone.
I was gonna read some bullying comments.
Okay. Well, really quick though, because
Yeah.
okay. So was your mom like when you were like a little girl? Because you know some parents are heinous in that way, where like they will be rude to their their pure little children. Was your mom? Did she start off being rude when you were like a little kid? My mom didn't start being rude until I was in 6th grade.
I mean, I have very little memory. Rude in terms of, I do remember.
Like I would say like my cousin's second baby mama. One of my cousins is with this girl. Oh my God. It looks like she has wooden teeth. Like she's crazy. And she's so mean and she's awful
Okay,
to her
George
kid.
Washington.
I know, literally, it's giving founding father. But she is she like drank while she was pregnant. Like this is actually kind of crazy. I'm airing this out, but LOL. And she's so whack. And no, literally those are her teeth, except like there's some missing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so wooden teeth.
You know, like when a car's window gets like busted out, that's like how her teeth look, but just made of wood.
And this is what's going to happen to all of our teeth if RFK gets his little measly hands onto the water.
We gotta take the fluoride out of the water.
And then we're all going to have wooden teeth.
It's gotta make your kids gay.
Yeah, it's gonna make your, because the water's making us gay and it's making us have strong teeth. So you said we can't have any
You gotta
gays.
brush your teeth with crystals.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Yeah. But anyways, this looks like this homegirl's teeth. Love and light to her. But she is like a bully to her young children.
I think that my mom was probably a bully to me.
Okay, but you can't quite remember because my mom, yeah.
She was always, no, because I also think that like it all started very young. Like she was always kind of a bitch.
Cranky.
Yeah. Yeah. But I also bullied her back. I remember, oh my God, I remember when I was in middle school. My mom was a teacher and it was around St. Patrick's Day. And she said that she had drawn her kids a picture of a leprechaun in class. And
Oh no.
I don't remember if she brought that picture home or she just redrew it when she got home. But I remember thinking it was so funny because it was so ugly. It was such a bad drawing.
Oh no.
And I was like making fun of her for how bad the drawing was because she knew that the drawing was bad.
Okay.
And
But you just like really let her know.
I just really let her know because I was like, if there's one thing that I am better at it's drawing.
Okay.
Right. So she then, after I made so much fun of her, she throws the drawing away. I get out of the trash. and we were like laughing about it, and I think she ripped it up. I pull it out of the trash. I tape it all back together, and I remember I started hiding it around her room.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's so funny.
So we were bullying. You get what you reap what you sow.
That's pretty funny.
That was such a bad story. But let's see. Okay.
Yeah, but I got it.
Let's see. Can I read some comments?
Yeah, yours are really good.
I just want to read some bullying comments because I made that stupid reel the other day that was like, how come strong guys are so obsessed with strong guys? Are you gay?
Okay.
Here.
Valid question.
Here's a girl.
A girl?
She goes, yeah, we do. I don't know what she's talking about. She goes, yeah, we do. Because we have too many men today who we as women can take down easily because they're weak, have no hard skills, man of yesteryear possessed, and it's pathetic.
Ooh.
When I was dating, I remember blowing through dudes who weren't as strong as I was. Okay, well, it sounds like you're just a really manly woman. I wanted a man who could pull a motor and then rebuild it. Okay.
What?
Want to know what I don't give a fuck about? That. Okay.
What the hell?
I wanted a guy who could build a home.
It sounds like
What do you live in the woods, bitch?
No, Gabby, she wants her dad.
She wants her damn dad.
She wants her dad.
I wanted a dude
Named Mark who'd come and watch me play at the big game.
I wanted a dude that rode motocross or climbed mountains or anything that showed he had some balls.
Someone who can tuck me in at night and make me a sandwich.
I found him. But that's what happens when you have a dad at home that's an actual man. You're right. There it is.
Clocked it, bitch.
Clocked it, bitch.
Clocked it, bitch.
Okay, you fucking insect. You want to fuck your dad.
And most women, when they're women haters like that, it's because you want to take a big old ride on your fucking dad. Just because you want to bounce on your fucking weird dad doesn't mean you need to make it my fucking problem. You daddy issue ass.
You want to know who I don't want to bounce on? My dad.
Yeah, my dad's bald. I don't want to bounce on it.
Oh, okay, so
God.
yeah, she wants to bounce on her dad. But that's what happens when you have a dad at home that's an actual man. And you know what? I will say that my dad is also pretty he is a strong guy. I don't know.
You have fucked your dad, so that's why you can empathize with her. Okay, and that's not being an empath.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay. So you know what to look for and take your time.
Take your time.
And know him when he arrives.
I hope your mom and your dad are separated because if my kid was talking about my man like this, I would be like shaking in my boots.
So she goes, my son is a strong man, by the way, in all caps with the crying, laughing emoji, which I can't deal with because it's always bitches like this.
And I got a question. What's funny, bitch?
And what's funny? And yeah, he is single still.
Yeah, because you're sucking his dick every night. He can't even he can't tap someone else on.
This is crazy. And he's single still. And comments from young women like you, like this, is why ...
No, it's
because you raised a fucking bitch who wants to fuck you.
And also it's because you guys sleep in the same bed every single night.
Yeah.
You do his laundry, and when he's like, I can't sleep, she goes, can I make you milky? And then she jerks.
Can mommy give you a sucky sucky? Do you want to also fuck your daddy because he's a big strong guy?
And then you suck him off, and then you're looking up, and you're like, just like your dad.
My son's so strong.
And then this whole family's fucked up, and then the dad's getting cucked by this whole situation. Then he's in the corner eating a raw steak, being like, "Oh, thank God you allow me to be strong."
So what it is now? It's a human centipede of her dad. So it's her dad, her husband. She's in the middle, and her son is eating her ass.
Yeah.
So there's 4 people in the human centipede.
And then she has one hand free to write this comment while her son sucks on her like elongated dog-eared nipples. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pissed off, and I'm done.
But he's single because of women like us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
God, dude, it's just so
And
good.
you want to know what? And her son, I bet, doesn't even eat pussy. That's the best part.
Oh, and the son doesn't eat pussy.
No, and it's always the fucking weird-ass mama boy fucks
The son
that
doesn't eat
don't
pussy.
even do it.
Yeah.
No, because I can't imagine my son giving pleasure to any woman but me. So don't do it, sweetie. Only think about your mommy.
And that's on Boy Mom.
If I ever have a son, I'm not fucking him.
Yeah. I'm not fucking him either.
If I have a son, he's not getting one single suckle out of these tits. Not even as a baby.
Hell no.
You think you're getting to
No.
sucky on these?
You want to know what you're getting?
Hell no.
No. You can suck on your dad's nipples. Dry
Speak on it.
nipples.
Speak on it.
Suck on
You
your
can
dad's
speak-
dry nipples.
Yeah.
Son.
Hairy ass loser.
You want to know what? If
Speak
I have
on
a
it.
son, I'm not even naming him. You know what I'm naming him? I'm naming him Boy. So you can go, Hey, boy. Do the dishes, boy.
Bye, boy.
Yeah. Bye, boy.
Later, boy.
Yeah. See
You
ya,
wanna know
boy.
what? If I have a son,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking him. He's eating me out.
You're going to have him eat you out?
I'm gonna have him eat me out.
Okay. Yeah. What? Yeah. So, like, I agree, but it's also giving the same energy as like the women who are like, they do want their sons to eat them out.
No.
But yours is different.
Mine's different.
Yeah.
Stick with me here.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
I believe you, but
Okay.
explain.
Okay. I didn't know I was gonna lose you so fast. It was drawing.
Yeah.
It's like we were together and then all of a sudden we were separated.
Because I just want to make sure that you know, like.
No.
We're
It's not like
very-
that. It's
yeah.
It's because in this she's sucking him off and that's why he's getting spoiled.
Right.
But in this, it's flipping the script.
Right.
It's flipping the power dynamic. Mike
Right.
gets it. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike gets it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is true. Okay. Yeah, because in those situations where the mom is having the son where she's sucking him off, she's like, "No, you don't need to eat me out because you don't ever need to pleasure women. No. I'll just suck you off."
Yes.
If I have a son, you know what I'm gonna do?
Speak on it.
I'm gonna have him eat my ass.
Yeah.
I'll have him eat my ass.
And don't shave the hair.
No, I'm not shaving the hair.
Yeah.
I'm not shaving the hair. He can eat my fucking ass.
Yeah.
Boy.
You know
Okay,
what?
boy, you come eat my ass. You come eat mommy's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Don't tuck the hemorrhoid. Make sure it's out.
Oh, I'll make sure it's out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a comment.
Okay.
This guy bullying me.
Oh.
The dude was being nice and trying to say they tired of seeing dudes like this on the internet, including you. So people keep leaving comments on my stuff and they're like, "You're a man, trans guy, man."
But in a
love
way,
it.
now
Yeah.
in a way,
Yeah.
it is giving like trans visibility in like a roundabout way. It's like you're
Yeah.
not trans, but like they're like seeing, they're like acknowledging. Because everyone's always, I feel like the
That's
haters are always
true.
like, trans people aren't real, but like the haters are actually giving woke in a way.
Yes. Yeah, so this guy goes, "Trans people always have something to say about straight people." This guy, what an incredibly dumb video.
Can I just say one thing? Let me go back to the trans.
Yeah.
I am friends with some trans people, and I just want to say,
Yeah.
I never see them post anything against straight people online.
No, they don't.
They stay in their lane. If anything, it's the cis people like us that are like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's true. Here's this guy goes, because our military has gone to shit. This is why we need strong guys. But I just want you to know how he spelled all of this.
Okay, please.
BECAUSEXOR, military has gone to shit. So I'd say before our military has gone to shit, the education system has gone to shit. Because what's going on with the spelling there?
But he has his priorities.
It took strong, relentless men to build America. It takes men to keep the entire infrastructure you take for granted in operation. The building, you're in everything. You use electrical water. Huh?
What?
And now they are a dying breed. Dudes work at Target and Starbucks with the crying laughing emoji.
What the hell?
This new generation, some of the boys think they are girls. So yes, we need more masculine men.
It's just interesting. Like, if I don't like a video, I just scroll. But it's fascinating to me how people will post up. And I'm like, well, now you're going to get more of your videos.
Yeah, that's true. And they don't realize that.
I'm trying to find... Someone left me a really mean one the other day, but I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, none of these are that mean to me, but they get really mean to me in here. I'm just...
It's mostly like about like what you're saying. It doesn't seem too mean to you.
They do...
But I do know I know you get it, Honk.
Yeah,
I know.
I know. I'm skipping past all the ones that are actually really mean to me.
Okay, I think the person blocked me because it's not showing up.
I love that.
But there is this guy that DMs me off of every single story.
Uh-huh.
And he'll just make a new account if I block it, so I just stopped. But
Is it the scary one?
no.
Okay. We have a scary guy that keeps
Okay, I can't find it, but I do remember the last one he said. Okay. Let's tap back in. But he was like, he's someone that it's always specifically if I post something with Kate, and he'll be like, so bold of you to stand next to such a beautiful woman when you look like you were melted. And I'm like, number one, that's my joke, so don't steal my material, thanks.
Yeah.
Go back to the writer's room and come up with something else.
Yeah.
I always post that I look like melted cheese in certain things, so let me have it. Number two, shut the fuck up. And number three, the last one he just sent was like, I don't know, we were both like in jackets and it was just to like a sound or something, and he sends the reel to, I didn't even post it on my thing, but he sends it to me, and then he was just like, seriously, stop eating, it looks horrible on you. And I'm like,
They're like, it's like
being
giving
nourished?
fan behavior.
I'm like, why would you send this to me?
Fan behavior. They're fans.
It's so whack. And
It's
I'm like,
so whack.
okay. And then he also used to just send me Miss Piggy. He would just always send that to me, and I'm like, okay, she's cunt.
Piggy
so
is cunt.
I know, and I was like, okay, are you calling me a diva? Oh,
She's so tea.
okay, she's tea as fuck.
Yeah, these guys are insane. They're so jealous.
I do think men get jealous of women being cute online because I think
Because they
deep
can't
down,
be cute online.
men want to be diva. They want to be cutesy.
And they should be diva. They should be cutesy.
Exactly. You would get laid so much more.
Yeah. You
You
want to know what's
literally
not
would.
getting you laid? Posting 1,000 pictures of your stupid fucking motorcycle.
That's not even yours. It's your fucking friend Derek.
It's like, come on.
Well, it's because men, like, this whole like society revolves on like what men finds attractive, and so like men are appealing to men, women are appealing to men. And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, let's appeal to us. How about that? And that's on the Wicked movie, appealing to us.
And that's on Wicked.
And that's why Ethan Slater's getting slobbered on by Ariana Grande.
Yeah, and that's true. The theater dork is getting slobbered on by a megastar
Megastar.
because he's more in touch with his femininity. Which, hey guys, take a note out of Ethan Slater's book.
Yeah, learn how to tap dance.
Learn how to tap dance.
The head you'll get if you learn how to
Next
box step.
level.
Oh.
I know that these Republican girls aren't sucking gluck gluck.
Republicans don't give head.
They don't give head.
That's not what they do.
They don't give head. They don't believe in it.
They don't. They don't.
I posted that one video about me going to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
The comments on that are atrocious too. I just got one in all caps with a bunch of clapping emojis. Another reason Harris lost. What? Is everyone okay? Is everyone okay?
No.
All of the comments on that are people being like, yeah, get more therapy because it's obviously not working.
Okay.
Okay.
It just seems like a lot of people have a little too much free time. Bill Burr has this really funny joke that I won't retell because I would butcher it, but the crux of the joke is about how not everyone needs an opinion, and definitely not everyone needs to share an opinion, and that's why society is so fucked, because we're hearing so much more, we're intaking information that has no value, and we're just like sucking it up. It's such a fucking funny bit the way that he goes into it, but that's what I always think about when people start leaving these things. I'm like,
You don't
you
actually
need to share that.
Yeah.
No one cares.
If you're not somebody that has like a public persona, you shouldn't be allowed to comment.
But that's the
or
thing
say
with
anything.
TikTok now. Everyone can have a public persona.
Yeah, and that's a major failure of society.
It is. How?
So yeah, I mean, every day in existence on the internet is a day to be bullied.
Scrutinized.
I was bullied when I was really young for having a deep voice,
Oh, honey.
and been bullied for not having tits. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I was bullied really bad for that, and that's why I stuffed my bra, and I wanted it to make it extra big, so I used paper towels.
Well, it ended up working out in your favor.
Yeah, this is still paper towels.
No, that's fucking right. So I guess we should get into the story, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say one thing really quick,
Please.
because I just remembered it, and it's just like important for my ego, and I feel like for the community of this podcast. This guy that bullied the fuck out of me so badly. I looked him up just the other day because I knew we were doing this prompt.
Is he dead?
Oh! No, even better. He's alive. The hairline's very dead, but
Ooh, good.
the ugliness that has fallen on this man.
It's so good. It's so good when bullies get ugly.
It's so good. And this fucking bitch that was so mean to me, she
So good.
she looks legit like she was like hit with a hammer and then like swallowed an entire like county fair. Yes. And I'm just like, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's the girls that
bitch.
you grew up with.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. It's
yeah,
so,
bitch.
It's so good.
It makes me so happy.
I know every fucking bitch I grew up with, like they all just got so ugly, and so many kids, and I'm just like, God.
This girl's mom from my okay, we'll get into the story. Sorry, you guys, but we'll get this girl's mom. And by this girl, she was like my childhood best friend, and I kind of like started like getting into some trouble like in high school, and so then she told her daughter, she's like, you're not allowed to hang out with Harper-Rose anymore because like she's going nowhere in life. I don't want you hanging out with a fucking loser. With Love and Light, that's not how life turned out for me. This girl ended up having a kid by some like acid head. He ended up running off. She lives in a trailer in the mountains, and she's always posting on Facebook about like she like writes these poetry or these poems
Not
about
on Facebook.
yeah she writes Facebook
Facebook.
poetry about how much she like hates being a mom and about how she's like withering away in the mountains with this kid that she doesn't want, and she feels trapped, and she's like, I look at my body and I can't wait to return to the soil or some shit. Like people send it to me, and I'm just
okay,
like,
I'm not mad at that.
and I'm like, but you know what? I love that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe you should have hung out with me because you would not have been getting pregnant by that guy.
Yeah, that's real of her. It sounds like her mom was the bully, but she sounds like honestly more tapped in.
Yeah.
Because I see these girls that I grew up with that have like 18 kids and are 33 and they're like, my children are my life. And it's like, do you believe it? You go, I don't know if I believe that you're having as good as a time as you think you are being a mom.
No, you're trying to sell it to us. You're like, this is a gift. And I'm like, keep saying it, sweetheart.
It's not, because I see my friends that have one kid and they're like, I'm miserable. This is horrible.
Yeah.
And then all of these like dumb girls I grew up with, they're like,
I love my 47 children.
And I'm sure you do love them, but
No,
like,
you love
there's a
them.
difference between loving your kids and loving your life.
there's no way you're loving your life. You're miserable.
Living below the poverty line with a school bus full of kids, with a guy whose dick is probably like the size of this lip gloss, that's not.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good.
That's not my American dream.
Yeah, it's not my American dream either. Well, all right.
Hey, honky tonky bonky babes.
Getting in the stories, guys. Long-time
Listener, and this prompt was made for me. I've been bullied pretty much my whole life, but that's likely because I'm in fact a weird loser. Okay, I like you. Ready to say that? I like you.
And you're allowed to be a weird loser on this podcast. This podcast isn't for like hot, traditionally like hot.
This is not a podcast for the hots.
This isn't Giggly Squad. This is
for the real. We keep it fucking real. And you know what?
The outcast.
We were weird fucking losers.
Yeah. Which is why we've cultivated a fan base of weird losers.
Yeah.
Which is what I like.
Like here, you're home.
Yeah.
Okay, luckily now I have other weird loser friends and life is pretty great. But also, weird losers are more interesting than people that are just like one note and all concerned with like being like just, I don't know, like basic and normal.
Yeah, I was always friends with weird losers. Oh, because I was a weird loser. I didn't get
same.
cool until
No, I was a fucking dork. And then I tried to like pretend like I wasn't. And now that I'm really back in my dork ass roots, I'm so fucking happy.
Yeah.
Next. Okay.
I still try to pretend that I'm not, but
Honk, let me just say, when you were, I'm sorry to bring it back to this. It's all I can think about, and I haven't even seen it. But when you were posting about Wicked, that was so pure, and
I love musical theater.
You love musical theater, and you want to know
I
what?
love theater. I love theater. I love
You
theater.
love
I love
theater.
Shakespeare. I love
For
theater.
so long, I was like, I don't. But it's like, I also was like bullied out literally by my parents. They fucking hate it. And so growing up, I was like, yeah, it's fucking gay and annoying. And I'm like, it is gay, but it's perfect.
It is gay. But it's so good. It's so
beautiful.
Exhilarating.
I'm a theater head now. I love theater now.
I love theater.
My only regret is that I didn't do it in like I wish I like loved it for longer. But
yeah.
Anyways, being a weird loser is where it's at. Luckily now, Titus pussies. Luckily now I have other weird loser friends and life is pretty great. But it largely wasn't while I was younger. This story is from when I worked at a doggy daycare a few years ago. I've dreamed of working with dogs my whole life, and I hope one day to become a trainer for seeing eye dogs. Oh,
that's really
sweet.
Really cute.
Okay, wait, I like you. Okay, it was my first entry-level job into this career path, and I was so excited to finally be following my dreams. Everything started off pretty good, and the girls were super nice to me. The drama started when I began seeing the super abusive way in which they
Oh no.
Oh no. The super abusive way. Sorry. I lost my place. The super abusive way in which they handled the dogs behind closed doors.
No. Oh no.
No! I don't even want to read that. They would advise me to whip the dogs on the ass when they were being hyper and just crazy. I tried it once because they basically told me this was how you have to work with dogs. And I was so green to the industry, I didn't know any better. And also didn't want to get fired for not even trying their methods. I hated it. I still feel guilt over that poor dog, even though I worked hard and slowly built a friendship with him after I had to do that. Oh, honey, dogs are so wonderful and forgiving, and we honestly don't deserve them. I refused to use this technique ever again and began trying to use kind and fun methods of communication with the dogs moving forward. The dogs benefited from it and seemed happy and well behaved in my presence. Unfortunately, this made the other girls super mad. I'm guessing because it made them feel like the animal abusers they truly are. I wasn't preachy and never tried to overstep on telling them what to do. I would have left but wanted some time under my belt working there so I was more employable to other dog jobs. Often they want someone with experience reading dogs. These nasty bitches made my life hell. Always talking major shit behind my back, making up lies. Okay, you need to give us the company and then we'll literally make up Yelp reviews about them and take them down. Okay. These nasty bitches made my life hell, always talking major shit behind my back, making up lies upon lies, and trying to get me fired. I literally only had the dogs as my friends in the workplace, but they made it worthwhile. One fat whore in particular was the worst. She has bad knees from being fat as fuck, and I still dream of seeing her out and just kicking her knees in.
As you should.
Yeah, period. She eventually talked so much shit to my gutless manager that I got pulled in and fired for being lazy. In my opinion, hitting dogs is lazier than trying to work with them, but whatever. That stupid manager just let me get bullied the entire time because she said, "It's not my job to mediate between staff." Okay, she's a pussy fucking idiot.
Yeah, she's a pussy bitch.
Yeah, I hope one of the dogs eats her alive. Okay, in the end, that manager got bullied out of that place too. LOL. So she got hers. Moral of the story is, don't send your dog to doggy daycare that doesn't have live stream footage to access, because I guarantee those cunts are treating your dogs like shit behind closed doors, even if their social media looks cute. And Katie, if you're listening, I hope you choke to death on a cock. And if I see you again, I'm kicking your fucked knees in. Period.
Get her.
Get that hamburger.
That's on Pirius.
I know. What?
You said Pirius.
I said period.
No, you said Pirius.
Period.
Pirius.
Okay.
That's so Pirius.
New word.
Is that a Harry Potter spell?
Yeah.
Okay, and I did. Okay.
That's so Pirius.
I now work in dog rehabilitation, and my boss and coworkers love me for my kind heart and willingness to communicate and understand dogs. So all those bitches can suck on my tits and go fuck themselves. Love you, honks. I hope you read this on the pod and it's not too long for you. This is my favorite podcast and I recommend you to everyone. Thank you so much for writing in, and I hope you do see that fucking nasty ass bitch and get her knees.
This is a new email after that says that. But yeah, dude, special place in hell for people who hurt animals. Absolutely not.
It's so nasty.
Special place in hell for my cat who killed a mouse in our living room today, but I can't be too mad at her because I guess that's what cats do.
I mean, at least they actually did something this time. Usually they don't do anything.
Yeah, it's true. And I guess it was making me sad, but it's also like, well, I guess it's enrichment for them. Cats do need to go hunt and kill things sometimes. Anyway, all that to say, fuck animal abusers. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Ugly.
That's why I've never trusted like those doggy motels either.
Mm-mm.
Did you hear about that story of an anesthesiologist who's been killing people? It's like a new story.
That Netflix movie?
No, I don't know if there's.
Well, it was a true story.
Maybe
the movie was about a true story.
No, I haven't heard of it.
Maybe it's a different, or maybe it is. I just keep seeing news about it online. But it's shit like that where you're like, you went to medical school for so long. It's so hard to become an anesthesiologist just so you can murk people, dude.
I mean, you know what I fucking told you about?
Yeah, that's it. Texas anesthesiologist sentenced to 190 years in federal prison for tampering with IV bags.
What?
That's crazy.
What do you mean tamper? Like purposely to kill people or just to fuck with them?
Purposely to kill people. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
He wielded an invisible weapon, a cocktail of heart-stopping drugs concealed inside an IV bag designed to help patients heal. Wow.
So yeah, people would go home with IV bags, and there would be this shit in them that would kill them. That's so hauntingly sinister.
So a few years ago, my dad worked with this really, also from what I know, it's really good. But thank you, Mike. But from what I know, it's good. But my dad worked for this thing called the Patient Safety Movement, and it literally it was founded, in part by patients who had been victimized by doctors, and so many doctors don't like wash their hands. Like there's just so many people have woken up with like, a scalpel inside them, or so many people get flesh-eating diseases from doctors not washing their hands and just like being like very careless and whatnot. Now, sometimes, of course, like mistakes do happen, but there's so many instances where people are like, hey, this feels wrong inside me. And then doctors are like, we know what's best anyways, fuck you. Mm-hmm. And like, there's like this like level of like arrogance and then and abuse. And I'm like, you cannot be a fucking bully when you are playing God, when you are literally in charge of people's lives.
Well, it's like the fucking the stereotype of like the meanest girl is going to nursing school.
I mean,
nurses.
My fucking aunt, like that.
Yeah,
I've prayers up if you get her.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'll go. Yeah. Quick and simple. I was a bully for reasons I still don't know. Oh. I bullied a girl in the 6th grade for not wearing a bra in the locker room and letting those pepperonis fly.
Oh.
I also bullied a theater girl in high school for always singing these god-awful show tunes in history class. You wrote in on the wrong fucking day, bitch. Show tunes in history class and also disrupting my peace. Pepperoni Girl is now my bestest friend in the whole world. Now age 21, and Theater Freak is now a baddie, I know that's right, who actually DM'd me to thank me for bullying her into not being a freak. I have screenshots for proof. Because you don't try and act like bullying. No, actually, you know what? Every episode we're always like, bullying works, so maybe it does.
Maybe it does work, but also let her fucking sing her little show tunes. Come on.
Honorable mention, I was in 2nd grade, mind you, and this terrible little child, Skylar, saw me lean over in my chair and saw my back hair, peach fuzz, and yelled, "Ew, Em has back hair." That's so funny.
# mortified.
# fuck you, Skylar.
Here's a text message from the hot theater girl.
Oh, yeah, here's a text exchange. This is AI, because I know that she didn't write this. I guess this was her? Like, what the fuck was wrong with me? I was so mean. I didn't know you. And the girl goes, okay, no, to be fair, I fucking needed the years of bullying in high school to turn me into the baddie I am today. LMAO, you're welcome then. Pepperoni bestie, Spider-Man and I. Well, I know why you were bullied, because you're hot. You're hot. Like, this is the hot girl.
Wait, the hot girl is the,
is the one who's not the Spider-Man.
Okay, because the Spider-Man girl, like, she's hot. She's like an alt cutie. But then, like, you're like giving like hot cunt.
Yeah, you're giving like
you look like a cunt.
Yeah, you do look like a cunt, and that's why you were a bully.
Yeah, because like you looked the part. It's like, look, we all play our roles. I looked like the meek, like, oh boy, I'm shy, and people could smell that out. And then I got what it was coming.
I looked like the Spider-Man dork.
Yeah, and so then you got what was coming, and then you look like the hot fucking cunt.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like annoyingly like perfect and. You know, that God has rules for all of us.
So, so you said, I don't know why I was a bully, bitch, because you were born hot. Because because the girls that were bullies when they were young were hot girls.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I don't know, like maybe you're not, I feel like sometimes people that aren't artistic will be bullies. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're kind of giving cheerleader vibe.
Yeah. So.
I could see her being like, I could either see her being a cheerleader or like someone who plays like like club soccer.
Oh God, yeah.
The club soccer girls were such fucking cunts at my high school,
and they were hot too. They always
they were tits, and the biggest fucking ass from all that running.
Oh my God, I know. They always had like long straight hair too, and I remember like watching them. So silky. That was the thing that always pissed me off. I was like, how do these like girls have like straight, long, silky hair? They always did play club soccer.
And there was never like, you know what I want to see? I want to see a popular frizzy girl.
No such thing.
There's never going to be a popular fucking frizz.
So congrats on you being born hot and staying hot.
Yeah.
So we'll bully you for being hot.
All right.
Go off, honk.
Bullied for my flat chest, short hair.
Okay.
Okay. You wrote this in.
Literally.
It was kind of weird that you wrote this in.
Yeah.
Hey, honks. I'm sure Gabby will be able to relate to me regarding flat-chestedness and the general bullying that comes with it. I've always been a very flat-chested person and did not even begin to develop until I was about 15. Same. When I was about 10 in the early 2000s, I was obsessed with the artist Pink. And thought that her short hair was the most badass, powerful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I begged my mom to let me chop off all my hair, and she was all for it. Okay, period. My mom always encouraged individuality and experimentation, so she didn't even hesitate. She's awesome if y'all want to be sisters. She would invite you to Thanksgiving in a heartbeat. That's cute. Anyways, once I was in middle school, flat as humanly possible and rocking a pixie cut.
Oh my God, I was that too.
You want to know what? That style's in now, though. I feel like being flat is in.
That's what you say when you have tits.
No, but I feel like big ass came back.
Yeah, but the flat tits are still not ever in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, huh?
It's like high fashion to have like teeny tiny
That's
tits.
what people with no tits say. It's not tea.
Don't blink when you say it. It's not tea.
It's not.
Really?
Yeah. The titty bitches always want to be like, no, but it's cute. You can say that because you have fat fucking tits.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I had SEX the other night and I didn't feel cute with these floppers. It just felt kind of like annoying.
I'll tell you what. I honestly don't really enjoy sex because I don't have floppers.
Really?
Yeah, are you kidding me? I was touching my tits last night and I was like, there's nothing here.
Masturbating or just
no,
having
just like
touch?
just feeling for a second.
Okay.
I thought I felt a lump.
Oh.
And then I was just like, I don't have it.
You're like, are they coming in?
Yeah, finally. Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
Wait, but you don't have a lump, right?
No lump. But I was like feeling, and I was like, because sometimes I'll feel lumpy, and I'm like, oh, you want to know why they feel lumpy? Because it's just my breast cartilage. Because my fucking tits are so small that I can just feel the bone and like cartilage in it.
It's giving me saying, hey, take out your necklace, and you said,
Yeah,
that's my bone.
that literally. It's literally that.
You're giving high fashion.
Go on, keep reading.
It's giving Vogue. Okay. Okay, Mike. Thank you. Okay. Rocking a pixie cut. I was mistaken as a boy constantly by strangers, faculty, and of course, a faculty trying to like fuck you. And then they see that you're not a little boy and they go, never mind. And of course, my peers. It was hurtful, but I got used to it quickly, and it became my exercise to give everyone an attitude. One time, this kid started to mock me in Spanish class about my flat chest, but who doesn't know what chichis is slang for? So I cussed at him using the only Spanish I knew, which probably sounded dumb as hell, lol. But they left me alone after that, period. And that's why you got to be bilingual. I was also called a dyke constantly by this massive 11-year-old. The kid was bigger than both of my adult parents. He bullied me repeatedly until I highlighted that women would rather date me than ever come near him. And he actually stopped. That's kind of the tea with these bullies. That's kind of the tea with these bullies.
Good for you.
You got to Uno reverse these fucking whores.
Yeah, and you got to say you want to know.
And then they bring a gun to school and then you go, never mind.
That's true.
Never. Unless
That's
you
true.
bring the gun to school. How about me? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, some food for thought. One day, while waiting around for the PE bell to ring, this girl loudly started to mock my outfit and general look altogether.
And I bet she's a fucking nurse now.
Yeah, the fucking cunt. Which, to be fair, I think I've said cunt every other word this episode. Get into it. Okay, which, to be fair, I was wearing a long denim shirt with skater shoes.
Cute.
So it probably was fugly as hell. No,
That's
you know what?
cute.
Stand on business. Stand up. You're fucking cute, and she's a whore. So, but I didn't even know this person was like, why me? Why make fun of me when I am just standing around doing nothing? Another group of girls who were former friends signed me up for a talent. Oh, that's nasty. That's like something out of a movie. Signed me up for a talent show. No idea what the talent or performance they included, but it was funny to them, I guess. Pretty inconsequential, but I decided to start a fight with them over it and was kicked out of band.
That's so mean.
But you want to know what the common theme of all these is? She keeps standing up for herself, and I like that.
And she does. You know, in my elementary school, I auditioned for the talent show.
Oh.
And I didn't get it.
Oh, honey.
And do you want to know what I auditioned with?
What did you audition with?
Do you remember? Do you ever see the movie The Aristocats?
Yeah.
Do you remember with the cats that are playing the piano and they're like do mi do 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 so re do.
Yeah.
It was that. And I was like dressed as a cat, and I was playing the little keyboard.
I was gonna ask, were you just singing or were you playing the keyboard?
I was doing both. With the scales in your arpeggios.
That's so wholesome,
Dude.
And they said, not this time.
No, and then they said, let's actually get the 12-year-old whore in here who's singing Britney Spears and grabbing her pussy.
Okay, there was always a fucking whore.
There was always the whore singing fucking Britney Spears. And then I come in there dressed as a little cat, and I wanted to play the Aristocat song on the piano, and they said,
Mm-mm.
Not you, Flatty.
There was this guy and this girl. They performed separately, but they were in every single talent show, middle school and high school. And they would always just try and blow everyone away. And honestly, they were pretty good, but with their fucking acoustic versions of songs. And this one guy thought he was Bob Dylan. And I was like, not too much. We've already talked about him on here, so I don't need to bully him again. But Mr. Bob Dylan incarnated, he would always get up there. And at first we were all enchanted. And then by the end of high school, I'm like, fuck you.
Get it. Everybody
fuck
gets
off.
it.
We've been hearing this for years. Fuck off.
Everybody gets it.
And then this other girl, she was a low-key, she was an alt whore, you know?
Yeah.
And so I kind of liked it. And she was always doing acoustic covers, all the other kids with the pumped up kid. And I'm like, I don't need you to sing a horror version of a school shooting song. You know?
They love that.
They loved that shit. Anyways, I digress. Okay. Around this time, my parents were divorcing. Sister was going through a mental health crisis. Both parents were struggling with alcohol abuse. I wrote in a while back about my dad dying from, oh no.
Cirrhosis?
Wait, what?
I don't remember.
I think I actually conflated it, but okay. Anyways, I like your writing. Okay. And I'm sorry that happened. And I was like, fuck it. I'm starting to start ditching school and get in fights. And this was all just in middle school. Haha. In high school, the bullying actually pretty much stopped entirely, probably because my hair grew out and I discovered wearing bras. But I had to take a public bus from Pomona to Montclair, SoCal.
Ew, Pomona.
I know. And there's a group of girls from a different high school that I would regularly see on this bus line. By this time, I was a very angry teenager, and I had painted the word atheist on my backpack. It's giving you, because I just had to let the world know. And these girls would always bully me for whatever reason. I seriously never did or said anything to them, but they just assumed hatred. At one point, they thought that my name was atheist and pronounced atheist, if that makes sense.
Okay, so those girls are stupid.
Yeah. And when I ridiculed them for not realizing their mistake, they kicked me in the back as I got off the bus. So that was fun. Almost getting jumped by 4 or 5 girls who were all much bigger than me. Jesus.
They're giving behemoths.
So, yeah. So that's the summary of my experience with being bullied. But as most kids who get bullied, I did a little bullying myself.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the trickle-down effect.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even tell you why, but in middle school, myself and a couple other girls started a web page. Oh shit. And I don't even think it was MySpace. It was something else before then. And it pretty much was just a page dedicated to how much one of my friends really disliked this one girl in our grade.
That's so funny.
I didn't really know her, but I sided with my friends because that's what middle school girls do. It was really mean, and we actually ended up apologizing to her eventually, but it was mean and stupid and completely unnecessary. God, middle school is such a miserable experience. Mm-hmm. Amen. I love y'all, and I'm wishing you all the best. May dumb men forever fill our wallets, period. P.S. For fun, here's a couple throwback pics for your eyes only from my short hair days, because I really did look like a little boy. LOL. Oh my God.
So cute. This is so 90s.
This is so 90s. You look cool.
Yeah, you do.
You literally look cool.
Yeah, you look so cute. She's so cute.
You're so cute. They just had no vision. I'll tell you that.
No, you're like a tomboy. You're so cute.
Yeah, you're literally cute.
Wait, is this the same story? Or is it a new story?
I think it's a new story.
Okay. I was raised in 80s Utah as a non-Mormon, half-Mexican kid. Good luck. I was immediately picked on and severely bullied the moment I entered kindergarten. Teachers didn't call on me because I wasn't Mormon. Oh, good. It's so good when the teachers are bullies, too.
Yeah, no, that's very nice.
I had a skateboard cracked over my head, called various names, tossed into traffic.
So.
And you know what? Mormons, and I just like the love and support of Mormons.
No, because more on that.
Yeah.
But wait, because I just read ahead. It gets really good.
Okay. Tossed into traffic, was spit on, etc. I was also called the N-word for like 5 years. I'm not even dark brown, but I'm clearly not white because we had 0 black people in our part of Salt Lake, let alone our school.
And they said, well, someone has to be it.
yeah, someone
has to be it.
We got to do something with this word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Not say it?
Yeah, we have to say it.
It's not enough to just sing it. We need to say it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Eeny,
Yeah.
meeny, miny, mo. Brunette.
Did the brunette?
Good.
Yeah, good enough.
Good. That's hideous.
That's
hideous.
so funny. So like I was the closest thing, I guess. Well, eventually a black girl moved to our school. Yikes. Moved to our school, and for a brief moment I thought I was like phew, a comrade. But of course, she had been adopted by a white Mormon family and occasionally bullied me herself. Which, okay, fine.
Everyone's just trying to. It's not okay, but it's like you're trying to she's trying to assimilate too. It's all fucked, and that's on white devils.
That's on white devils. My parents proved to be essentially pointless. The only time they interfered was when the teachers weren't calling on me, and the teacher straight told them it was because I wasn't Mormon, and they were like, "Okie dokie, makes sense."
Oh, okay. Your parents are cucks.
Oh my God. We eventually moved to blessed California, and I got to blend in and had a great high school experience. Well, I was owed. I am a mom of 3 now, 21, 18, and 14.
Wow.
And I for sure overcorrected and homeschooled them out of my intense fear of other people's children. And it's worked out for us. I was diagnosed with CPTSD like a fucking soldier because people overbreed assholes in Utah. Fuck that place. Yeah.
Damn.
Utah sucks.
Damn. Well, period.
Period.
Could you imagine homeschooling your kids?
Absolutely
It's already
not.
so. I feel like part of the benefit of putting your kids in school is having a fucking 8-hour break.
Absolutely. Also, no shade no tea. It's just like I would want my kids, like other kids are scary, but like I would want my kids to be socialized.
I don't trust myself personally, and this is again, it's no shade no tea. I'm happy you found what works for you. Literally go off, but damn.
Yeah, ain't no way.
I'm moody too. I don't need my kids to see me every fucking hour of the day.
Also, like, I don't know math. Like, how do you homeschool kids?
And like when you and I get fed up, we just shut down. Like,
I'm not doing
I'd
that.
be like, hey, like who? I'd be like, I don't even care. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. It's just like not.
No.
happening.
I need someone more emotionally. I don't know if they're more emotionally intelligent, but I need more variety in there than just me.
Yeah, no. I'm good on homeschooling.
Ooh, okay.
The only way that I'm homeschooling is if the education system, if they start implementing Christian fundamentalism.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Or if they start teaching like an RFK Jr. like sex ed.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
You have to fuck using a blanket. Okay. Bullying pipeline, ugly to slutty. Wait, honk. Try an RFK Jr. voice.
No, I'm too shy.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm too shy.
Okay. Another time then. Bullying pipeline, ugly to slutty. And I like this.
I will say, I think that there is a true pipeline between being made fun of and getting slutty.
1000%.
I think some girls are just like born sluts, like hot sluts, but I think that there is also a thing of being ugly. And
If you're
becoming
born a
slutty.
hot slut, that's when I think you're a bully. I
That's
think if
true.
you're born ugly, then
Yeah.
you have the option, and it's a fun option, if I may say,
Yeah.
to become like kind of a charismatic slut.
Yeah, because honestly, the born sluts, those were all the ones that are now, they have kids and they're all Christian.
Yeah. And you want to know what? Because when you are born a slut and a fucking bully and a heinous cunt, that's why you become Christian, because you're trying to repent and you're trying to rectify your wrongdoing.
But you don't even have enough self-awareness to be like, man, I was really a bully.
Yeah, and you've never really had to look inwards because it's been a cakewalk. I think like the biggest problem maybe some of these people have had is like, my parents were divorced. It's like, okay, and
Maybe, and so in some of the cases, I will say that I think some of these girls that I grew up with that are like that did have like pretty terrible home lives.
no.
Some of them were probably getting fucked by
look,
a dad because they were like,
And you want to know, I will say that actually is true.
yeah,
I
they
think
were hot kids. They had like
it's-
they had long straight hair, like we were saying.
and this is why you should only be hooking up with the moms, because it's and like, as
Right.
someone who has fucked your dad many times, every position, not using a condom, just every way that you can fuck.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I get it.
yeah. So many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now go on.
Do you think it's gonna happen this year? At the holidays?
No, I'm not going to the trailer this year.
End of an era. But I think that's the reason why like you should only fuck the moms, because when you start fucking the dads, that's when things just go dark. Dads don't deserve it.
So true. What was it?
I feel like you just got upset because you're not going to the trailer.
What were you saying before I got lost in the like how many times you said I was fucking my dad? What were you saying before that?
Was it how many times, or because I said all the positions? I was saying you said that the popular kids that are born cunts are fucking they're getting fucked by their dads.
Yes.
And I was like, and that's why it's not okay. And I was throwing it back to when we were talking about how like when the moms are the ones that are a part of the hookup, that's when you can be somewhat normal. There's something like less sinister about a mom fucking you than a dad fucking you.
You think?
I don't think it's great, obviously, but there's just something less invasive.
No, I'm like really trying to think about who would be worse to get fucked by, your mom or your dad.
Are you thinking in an overall term, or are you thinking just like or sorry,
Like, what would cause more psychological damage?
Okay, let's think.
In a way, I do think getting fucked by your mom would cause more psychological damage. Because I think with dads, it's to be expected. You go, well,
it's like when you get cheated on by like a receptionist, or like your partner cheats on you with like a babysitter, a receptionist, or your girl best friend. It's like these are so like cliche and boring. It's just like, okay, and
or if there's like a serial killer, you're like, you always expect them to be men, but if you find out that there's a woman in there once in a while, you're like, whoa, like they must have been really fucked.
Interesting. I was thinking it's more scary just because like it is like a man, but you know what? Maybe that was kind of like not imaginative of me. Because now that I'm really thinking about it, like there is like a horror movie-esque element.
Yeah. So if you've been fucked by your mom or your dad, write us in. Let us know which one was worse.
Especially if you double dipped, let us know, the experience.
Yeah.
Rated out of 1 through 10.
Yeah. I guess not enough studies have been done on which one has worse psychological effects. If there's anybody out there who's performing studies on these kinds of things, write us in, let us know. We want to know. All right, go on.
It's crazy because I just realized that we're in the middle of a story.
Oh, yeah, ugly to slutty.
And by a middle, I don't even think we even started it.
No, I don't think we have.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hey, honky. Mike, what time are we at, too?
We're at an hour 15.
Okay, so we'll wrap it up and then we'll see you on Patreon. We keep getting carried away, dude.
Something happens when we get into this studio specifically.
I know, we just keep going.
It's the beanbags, dude.
The beanbag.
It's the fucking beanbags.
It's the lighting.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's like there's, and then like memory lane.
Yeah.
For you, especially. Okay, hey, hunkies. All right, so I was bullied from 5th to 10th grade for being ugly as shit and having a fatty bo-batty dumper, period. Back when eating disorders were very much encouraged.
I bet all those guys are fucking mad now.
Yeah. Then I had a glow up, which was quickly used as an excuse for people to bully me. I didn't even get to enjoy being pretty for long before my shitty group turned on me and spread horrible rumors about what a whore I was. Talk about self-esteem whiplash. They're fucking jealous and unoriginal. Most of the whoring I did at the time was with men outside of school. I know a pedo loved to see me coming. Oh my God.
That is true, sister.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes.
So really they had a little bit a basis for the allegations. Didn't stop the rumor mill from getting out or getting so out of hand to where I begged my mom to let me switch schools. She considered it, but my drama teacher convinced me to stay, and I'm still low-key mad I listened. Were you guys hooking up? Okay. Now, no real story, I guess. Oh, wait. My friend told me my crush wanted to dance with me at the 8th grade dance, so I went up to him, and he and all his friends laughed uproariously at me. That's disgusting. And that's when you bring a gun to school the next day.
That is when you
that's you go, oh, you want to laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was mortifying. I wrote so much bad poetry about this dude. Well, just don't put it on Facebook. It was so sad.
All
LOL.
been there, sis.
No, literally. So that certainly fucked me up. And now I feel like a gargoyle 90% of the time. Yay for cruel tweens and teens, and also unfair societal beauty standards. Sorry, I could not read that
Man,
sentence.
life is brutal, isn't it?
Love you both. Love you too. And I'm sorry that all the pedos in your town ran train on you. The jury's still out on what went down with that drama teacher, but
Wow. And you know what?
I got a rule for
I'm
you.
gonna take it back. Maybe we should take drama out of schools. Maybe
And that's why
should
it's
take
being
theater
defunded.
programs. You're right, because all of the theater school teachers are actually pedophiles.
There's something ain't right there.
Something ain't right.
Can we just read one more?
Okay.
And by we, I mean you.
Yeah. And then we'll see him on Patreon.
Yeah.
I sadly once bullied a fellow student. Mind you, I'm 45, and I grew up in the 80s and 90s when it was okay, even respectable to be a bully. Different times. There was this girl in my class, and she would wear monochromatic outfits. For example, purple Guess jeans, purple turtleneck, and a purple wide jersey headband, circa 1992. I never understood outfits that were like that. Me being a 13-year-old grunge punk fashion snob, still am, thought her outfits were stupid and annoying. Wait, so when you were 13? Anyways, me and my classmate dropped a paper with the word purple on it and said, "Did you drop that?"
Ooh,
Ooh.
you got it.
Then we proceeded to follow her home, and I think someone pushed her and she fell down.
Oh,
that's
Jesus
sad.
Christ. Okay.
Aw. Anyway, we did get suspended for a day, and I felt remorse.
Okay. Yeah.
Another time I got bullied the next year in grade 9. I made out with a boy, and he told everyone we fucked, but we didn't. We just kissed and grinded. He was a virgin, and I was not. Anyway, he told everyone I had hairy nipples. Okay. Because I said, ew, we did not fuck. Okay, thanks, bye. Here's a pic of me as a fashion snob.
Okay.
So you are cute, but I am wondering what the fuck that story was about. What did you mean when you were 45? So you said you bullied a student when you were 45, but then you went on to tell a story
About
being 13 and pushing a girl?
I sadly once bullied a fellow student. Mind you, I'm 45.
She's saying she did it a long time ago, not she did
Oh,
it as a 40.
okay. Okay.
As a 45-year-old teacher.
And you
that's
know
what I was
That's
thinking.
on us being a couple of tars because
Well, no,
we were like,
it's
it's like the Da
poorly
Vinci Code. We were like, what's going on?
No, it's poorly written. It's a confusing sentence.
Dang. Okay, honk.
But it is, and that's on T.
I think the fellow student part was the key word.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So if I could give you one note, I would have written it differently.
You know,
A little differently.
and I'll say this to you guys. I'll say this to you,
Mm-hmm.
and I really hope y'all hear me. Sometimes after we finish an email, it's not a bad idea to send it back to the writer's room, give it another once over,
Agreed.
maybe let it chill in the inbox for like a day, marinate, go, is this an important detail to add?
Oh, if you guys want to hear, I was bullied relentlessly for shitting my pants.
Oh, I
Head
want to hear
over-
that.
I want to hear that.
Okay.
Because, yeah. So head on over to Patreon. See you guys there. Love you. Bye.
Love you.